this is Shannon Kinney, founder and client success officer of Dream Local Digital. And today's edition of HBTV, we're going to cover how to think like your consumer. The first thing when you want to think about when you're thinking about how to think like your consumer is who are they? Who's your target customer? What are they like? What do they like to do? Are they male, female? What income level are they at? Where do they live? The more you can know about your target consumer, the more you can target your marketing to them. Other things you want to consider are what motivates them and what particular spending patterns do they have. Do they do purchases online or offline? Are they interested in communicating with you by phone or email? Try to paint a good picture of your target consumer, and it will help you understand how to shape your marketing. Another pro tip, think of your ideal customer. Not just your general target, but who's your ideal customer. If you could have 10 times more of that particular person, what are they like? Do they tell other people about your service? The more that you can think about your target and your ideal consumers, the more successful your marketing will be. The next thing we want to think about is what happens if you don't have a lot of information about your customers. You don't know a lot about them yet, you're just starting out. Some effective tips for how you can get more consumer data would be to have a contest on your Facebook page and ask them a few questions about themselves as part of entry. It could be your invoicing system or when you take people's orders in your store. We also have had success with doing polls and surveys of customers via email or Facebook or other online marketing tactics. Whatever you do, start figuring out who your target customers are today, and we can help you reach them with marketing. Now, once you know who they are, the next thing you want to be thinking about is what's going to motivate them. Recognize that when you're doing your marketing, whether you're doing video like this, whether you're doing social media or blogging or talking with customers, you always want to be thinking about what motivates them. How can I really resonate with them? And recognize that really all of us are thinking about all the time is what's in it for me. So make sure that your message really speaks to your target audience. Make sure that you think hard about what they're saying. A great example is there's a sign hanging in the Portland Jetport, which is the airport that I use the most. It hangs down over the baggage claim, and what it says is, when can you stop working? Every time I see that ad, I have a conversation with it in my head. I think, never, or I don't know. And this ad is for busy professionals using the Jetport, and the ad is placed by someone who helps you plan your retirement. If the headline had just said, plan your 401k with us, I probably would have never read it. So understand that when you think like your consumer and you speak to them in a what's in it for me kind of tone, you'll find that you can resonate your message with them more fully. So to that point, one thing you should be thinking about is speak their language, not yours. Describe your product or service the way they would describe your product or service. And if you aren't sure, it would be a good idea to do a quick survey of some of your customers to find out how they perceive you. Context matters. Is your consumer reading your content on their phone, in line at the grocery store where they're busy, or are they reading it at their desktop with a lot more space and time? And finally, do all that you can to create content, posts, offers, and images that are really relevant to the consumer that you're targeting. So just to summarize what we've talked about thinking like your consumer on today's HBTV, first, know who they are, what motivates them, and speak in their language, not yours. Thanks so much for being with us today on this edition of HBTV. You'll see more of our episodes here on our channel. Give us a like if you can, and also comment in the comments field about what topics you'd like us to cover in future HBTV episodes or webinars. Thanks for being